The thoughts inside my head. This isn't in tune. It was in tune when I bought it. The tone wood. Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo. It's good to have you along. Today we're checking out the Harley Benton Fusion 4, I think it was, yes. Which weighs 3.29 kilograms. Straight in with the interesting facts. This is a really interesting looking guitar. And it looks nice as well. How good is it? Let's try cleans, then we'll do some setup, and then we'll try the Marshall and the whammy bar test of doom. So this is it. So I bought this guitar from Thomann, B stock, so they couldn't hand pick what they sent me. I doubt that they care about me. The neck feels like some of these Chinesium guitars, a bit strange somehow. It's like it's nicely rounded here, but it seems like it's not as rounded here. Weird. Let's see how it sounds. Oh, by the way, it costs 515 euros, if I remember correctly. I'll also maybe read out some specs or put them on the screen. So here is the Roland Cube. You can also, by the way, split the coils so you get single coil action as well. It has a 5-way switch, but you can still split the coils, and it's, I don't know what the 5-way switch does in all positions. I know what it does in the middle, I know what it does at both ends, not in these kind of in-between positions, because it just has the 2 pickups. let's get it over to the table and see what it's eaten. Righty-ho, so here we are at the table, and this time I remembered to focus the main camera, which I didn't do last time, and I filmed 2 videos like that, and I felt like a right brat. So, let's see how the neck is. Start with that, like we usually do. Get rid of the chair, and see what this is like. It doesn't look half bad, actually. And we'll take out the feelers to get an accurate measurement of something or other. If we could also use this thing one-handed would be nice. 0.3, yes, can just about get it under. 0.4, can't quite get it under. So, it's almost there, not entirely. Has a spoke wheel truss rod, which is double action if I remember correctly. Here is the rod that you use for the truss rod. How could I forget that word? I don't know. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So right towards the camera should be where I should be turning this. Ever so slightly, ever so gently, ever so slightly. It's a bit on the heavy side. It's a bit on the. Let's get that there. See what the feeler gauges say. 0.3. Not without a bit of resistance. 0.25 with just a bit of resistance. Let's see how it's in tune and tune it up, see if that makes it better. It might not need to actually adjust the truss rod anymore. I'm aiming for just a queef, as Paul would say, of relief. Paul also said that I'm a better man than that, which is absolute rubbish. 0.2 can just barely fit it under. Can also get 0.25. Let's give it just a bit of a turn. Ever so slightly. That won't go without resistance anymore. Tune her up again. See what the nuts cut like. Low E string. 0.83. That's quite a lot. .77. It's a bit much, so you could cut the nuts a bit more. But it's kind of fine. A bit too deep. Yeah, see how the action is. 2.05 and 1.75. So, I've never adjusted the action on one of these kinds of things. It goes with an Allen key, it seems. Allen! 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 So it should be this one, if I'm not mistaken. Do I have to take the string out of the way? Yeah. Righty-tighty, let's give it just over a quarter of a turn. Let's see what that did to the action. The other way. 1 whole turn, because for some reason it raised the action just now. Half. 1.8, 1.46. $1.7. I'm happy with that. That's good for me. Now it's not in tune again. Actually, I'll just put other strings on this because it came equipped with 10s, so I'll just snip these ones off and see if it has any rocks and deal with that if I have to. The world explodes when you do this while the strings are in tension. People go mental. I'll cut cameras while I do this. So it seems the guitar came equipped with D'Addario. Except that they're not D'Addario. Well, this is B stock, so someone might have changed the strings. Because it says that the strings are coated Harley Benton HQS 10 to 46. Those looked like D'Addario. But anyway, I'm going to check it for rocks in just a second, but the body is made of Nyato. Is that the same thing as NATO? Because I remember seeing that. I don't know. NATO sounds like a Scottish person with no toes. Bolt-on, roasted Canadian, flamed maple neck, rosewood fingerboard, circular in fingerboard inlays, and glow-in-the-dark side markers. Neck profile modern C, and truss rod, double action with the spoke wheel. Body binding, natural wood, as opposed to unnatural wood, I suspect. 24 blacksmith stainless steel, 2.7 medium jumbo frets, Tesla pickups, both Alnico 5s. 10-way switch, so it's 5-way, but this makes it kind of 10-way. Babicz FCH 2. Special Z series C bridge with full contact tremolo. Full contact sounds like some kind of martial arts fighting thing. Staggered Genio JN07 locking tuners with Harley Benton logo. So let's see how it fares in the Rocky Rockerson test. Slight rock. That's so small. That's what she said. Again, a slight rock. Slightly bigger. Maybe I need to do something. Try at least to tap them down and see what happens. So we had one here. 4th fret on the bass side. This is the way I do it because I'll forget otherwise. Yeah, middle as well. Non-permanent marker. I just mark the frets that need tapping. The whole 6th fret. And that was it. So let's get the hammer of something or other. Hammer of justice. Fret hammer. Support under the fret that you're going to tap down. Then you pray to whatever you believe in. Oh, and it's gone right down. Nice, nice. Nice. That's so small it shouldn't make any difference, but why not tap it down as well? It seems like that's about it. You can sometimes get a few other ones that have been slightly high that you didn't notice because the other frets were a bit high. That seems like it. And this is why I use the non-permanent marker. You can just wipe it off with a cloth or just with your finger if you want to. Non-permanent, I mean whiteboard marker. That's that done. Let's see what's on the inside. Because there's not a lot to do to this. Put on some fresh strings and do some more setup on it. Let's see what the pots are like. And maybe more important than the pots, what the pickup selector is like. Because this is over 500 euros, so it might actually be a proper one. It doesn't make a difference to sound, it's just the cheap, is it PCB? PCB one? Anyway, the cheap one. They can last, but they can also just last for a day. Yeah, this is always interesting, trying to get these back plates off. Oh, ooh. I'll take a picture for you. But that looks to be a proper switch. Although it is a bit more complicated than usual. Interesting. I always take the back plates off for the trem cover because it's just in the way. At this point, when I'm just swapping strings and doing that stuff, I'll just cut cameras because you've seen people changing strings 1,000 times. And you've probably seen yourself do it a few times as well. It has some nice roller string trees. I can tune it up, but before we do that, the old Phil McKnight test, only not with, just do it with a mitten. And it's, there we have some slight but when feeling with your fingers, nothing really. Right, so one other thing, intonation. Yeah, it's basically like the basic chord. Well, that's not great. So we need to make the string a bit longer because it was a bit over. Better. Same thing, make it a bit longer, just a bit, intonation, righty-tighty. Nice. Let's see what the neck is like now when I've changed the strings. So it should be even less of a bow now than previously. I could just about get 0.25 under there. See if I can get it under there at all now. No! So, sometimes my quote-unquote clever thoughts actually work. 0.2. Come on. Just about. See what it did to string action. What was it? 1.7 last. 1.95. That's because of how I set up the trem, I think. 1.448. Yeah, I need to do something about this end. Come on. Just like so. .8. Just a bit more. What? 1.46, that's too much. .83. Yeah, that's fine, I'll live with that. I'll tune it over there. That's the guitar done. Before I go on, I would like to say that this video is sponsored by you good people who support this channel so that I can buy the gear that I review. This one is no different. I bought this. If you want to support that, there is a link in the description where if you buy just even your strings that way, you will support the channel at no extra cost to you. It's an affiliate link. There's also a link to my Guitar Academy there if you want to check that out. A huge thank you to everyone who supports. So here it is with the Marshall. Okay, so now I know what this does. It does the whole out of phase thing. Nice. It's like a Brian May thing.
guitar player in his natural habitat, wanking away on some shreddy bollocks.
That's a weird sound. This neck joint is really nice. You can really reach pretty far. So, what do I think? I think it's really nice. But for 515 euros, I didn't expect anything less. Although a big chunk of that is this trem. I need to tighten that better. I mean, what's not to like? Some people seem to have found problems with these first versions of the Fusion 4. I don't know what the problem is. The weird sound, this sounding a bit strange. Doesn't sound at all if you don't turn the amp on. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. It doesn't bother me. Bloody hell, I realized I forgot to do the whammy bar test. This is how it's in tune now. Pretty nice, just the one string. Might be better if I lubed it, I don't know. Wonder if should I keep this and make this into kind of a Steve Lukather thing? Or maybe I should get something else and make that into a Steve Lukather thing. This looks really nice as well. I like this, what is probably a veneer. Made of two pieces, actually. I have no complaints with this. At all. Except for the neck feeling a bit weird. That could be sanded down, I suspect. Yeah, no issues. A bit of tapping, nothing major. So yeah, I guess buy it while you can. If Fender get their way, maybe you can't buy it in a month or two or half a year. I don't know. But this is really nice. If you want to get this guitar and support the channel, there's a link in the description where if you buy it that way, you will support the channel at no extra cost to you. It is an affiliate link, so you will help out the channel. If you want my Guitar Academy, where I teach basically everything that I know, that's also linked in the description, and I'll be adding stuff as we go along, and it's a bit different from other such things in that I talk a lot about how to practice as well and the whole mental side of that, because practicing is an art in and of itself. If you want to watch a video where I compare all of the Harley Benton Strats, the regular ones, that video is here. Above all, I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. And I hope to see you in another one. Take care. Goodbye.